Hey guys, BaoZakeruga here, and today I want to talk about something I've seen recently that has been kinda annoying me. And it's this new generation of gamers that, in my humble opinion, are really spoiled. And I'm talking more about the extreme side of the spectrum with these new gamers who won't play a game if it's not running at 60 frames per second at 1080p high definition. You know, if it's not that, they won't touch it. And it kind of goes hand in hand with this shift I've seen in the gaming community from good gameplay, maybe good story, music, to just a really glorified graphics making up for a lack of gameplay. And you know, I understand, everyone likes good graphics, they add stuff to a game. Like right now I'm playing Pikmin 3 and it's probably one of the most gorgeous games I've ever seen in my life. And it adds to the enjoyment, but I still wouldn't like the game if it wasn't a good game at its core. And the reason I bring this little thing up is because recently I decided I want to try Pokemon Yellow again. My very first Pokemon game, and I still have the original cartridge, so I put it in my Game Boy Color and I bring it with me somewhere. And I'm playing this on a bench in the mall in public, and it was like 2 or 3 little kids. Well, I wouldn't say kids, they're more like 12, 13, you know, in that transition from kid to teenager, in that range. And they walk up to me and they start laughing. I don't really care about that, whatever. But they start laughing and ask me, you know, why am I playing that? It's really old. And one kid even said he didn't even know what that was. Let me stop right there. I wanted to slap this kid for the record for asking me that. I'm just saying, if you don't know what a Game Boy is, you kind of have some issues in today's world. But whatever. And so I asked the kids, you know, to you, what is a good game? And one of them said, well, things like Call of Duty. Whatever. Second one, he said, well, the game has to run in, I think it said 720p at least. Has to be on 360. I don't know why you would limit yourself to one console, but whatever. And he said it has to be a shooting game. And it has to have online multiplayer, you know, stuff like Halo, Call of Duty, whatever. And to me, that just made me feel dead inside. Like, these kids are limiting their choices of games so much based on really stupid stuff like this. And I enjoy Halo. Like, I play Halo online sometimes, Halo 4. Played Reach, loved it. But I'm not going to limit myself to one genre or something, because that's just stupid to me. Like, why would you limit yourself to one type of music, one type of movie, one type of book? Stuff like that. Gaming is the same to me. And why would you not take a risk, because that risk could pay off? Like, for me, for example, I really don't like stealth games, but I decided to take a chance with Dishonored for the 360, and it ended up being one of my favorite games of all time. It's fun as heck. I played through it about 3 or 4 times, and I would never have gotten that experience if I didn't take, you know, that little leap of faith and try it. But anyway, back to this little story with the kids. So I asked them, what was your very first console or first gaming device? And I think they all said it was this last generation, which was, you know, 360, PS3, Wii, although I doubt they played the Wii. And I asked them, so you never had to deal with Channel 3 and white, yellow, and red cables? That's what I always called them. It's besides their official name. And they didn't know what the heck I was talking about. I even brought the example of blowing in the Nintendo 64 cartridges, and they just laughed. And it was at this point I pretty much just walked away, sad on the inside. But I'm sad because these kids will never experience the magic of those old games that I and many others had really great experiences with, like Final Fantasy VI, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the original Super Smash Bros. You know, classics like those. But what can you do? If I ever have kids, I'll probably try to introduce them to games I had fun with when I was a kid. And if they don't like it, they don't like it, whatever. But anyways, that's just something I want to talk about. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.